God. Oh God.
I understand why they do it at Christmas. I get that. But since Christmas has gone, they haven't stopped.
Santa got him hooked.
Like, you guys do realize you're black, right?
Well, you know.
I'm not claiming any of this to be ill now. Welcome to Ill Nail. Back in the building. The billionaire. Chico's in the building. Chris is in the building.
What's happening, though, dog?
It's time to do some Ill Nails ish.
Do you watch the Hallmark Channel?
No.
Good man. Good man.
Hallmark Channel. Just talking about channels about to lose the Cartoon Network.
Wait, what? Wait a minute. Hold up.
So, should I make this one of the stories?
Wait a minute.
I think I'm gonna.
What just happened here?
All right.
Hold on.
All right. So I think I'm gonna have to make a modification.
You were sitting on a story and bugging me, asking me, "What should we talk about?" And
Like,
you just had that one in the chamber.
Hey, things happen.
If this wasn't all your stuff, I'd fire you. Or at
All
least-
right.
or
So let's
decrease your
start.
pay.
Let's start here. We're making a live modification. So Comcast is deciding to do what Comcast always does, charge more for the things that people really want. So, for the umpteenth time in a row, Comcast will be moving the channel Cartoon Network to another subscription service where if you want it, you got to pay more for it.
that's
$10
trash.
for the month. So I have rage. So mind if I rage a little bit?
Go right ahead.
All right. Xfinity, Comcast.
Do I need to move?
No, it's fine. I've accepted this as the norm. I don't like you guys at all because earlier on, in trying to have whatever little bit of television I can actually stand to muster, I have Cartoon Network. And I'm like, cool, life is good. I can work with that. We stripped down our cable because, you know, for whatever reason, the quality of service doesn't ever improve, but they're always upping the bill. And so they pull Cartoon Network, saying that your kids will really love this channel if you happen to pay, I don't know, maybe another $20, $30 a month on this particular new package that we just created. Because we have regular cable and then we have digital preferred. So that's their attempt to get us all off of regular cable boxes. Fine. We'll move to digital preferred. Then, you know, some channels we have, we got to move them again. So we're going to move it to digital preferred. And then it's like, fine, we'll do digital preferred. Then...
Wait, did they literally use the same word?
I don't remember what the name of the redo version.
God,
then
I hope
they're
this
like,
money is going to marketing.
Then they're like, well, you have 900 some odd channels, and then you have another X amount of channels, but Turner Broadcasting, you know, it's expensive, so we need to move it again. Now it's going to be on digital for preferred plus. So we get that. I lost track. Now,
4.
we were on a trip, and Tunisia informs me. So you know, after whatever date it was, we're gonna have to pay another $10 more if you want to keep Cartoon Network. So my little Tim inside of me raged. She went to go get our food. I'm sitting there raging. By the time she comes back, I've accepted it. And I was like, I could let it go, but then we lose Adult Swim.
Little Tim.
Rada. So, yeah. Now we have to get digital preferred, plus, Infinity, Xfinity at another $10 a month, which I am not happy about. Will we do it? I don't know. But that's what they did.
Well, all the good cartoons are on HBO Max.
No shade.
And all the older ones are on Hulu.
So, okay. This is what I just heard you say.
And I don't have cable.
This is what
So-
this is what I just heard you say. This is what I just heard you say. You have cable TV that you're paying for. And in order to get the channels that you want, pay for the subscription service. But not just one subscription service. Multiple subscription services.
That you already have, right?
I don't have everything.
What do you have? Do you have that?
You have
I
Hulu.
have HBO because it comes with Comcast. I don't pay for it. We pay for Netflix. We pay for Hulu. And
So you don't have to do it on Hulu because Hulu has Cartoon Network.
the thing is, though, it's the fact that they have the audacity to charge a premium beyond their premiums for content that should be a part of the
Fair.
package. I got to pay a perk either through the cable company or through a subscription service for the content. I can't say the word I was going to say. Out of here. You can fill in the first word. So, that's my rage.
Get out. Get out.
Get out of here.
Sorry.
So, since this is new to you, your reaction.
So pretty much it's the same thing. I have Hulu, so I'm good. But my whole thing is this: like, it ain't like y'all sitting out here putting out some new cartoons, bruh.
Yes.
The cartoons you putting out here, like, okay, you got what, one, maybe two new ones or whatever,
And they do-
But
and they
most
do
of the
blocks.
time, all right. But most of the time, it's the same thing. The Amazing World of Gumball. Total drama, Rama,
Here.
Babysitting Club, whatever it is called. The Joint with the Babies. You got
The
Craig of the Creek.
Yeah.
like, and granted, don't get me wrong, I like these cartoons.
Teen Titans Go.
Teen Titans Go.
They got four
Right.
cartoons.
Four.
4 cartoons.
Versus like Cartoon Network used to be the
Cartoon used to be a network of cartoons.
whole time.
Wow.
Multiple cartoons.
Who would have thunk?
Duh. Because if then at one point it started showing like live shows or whatever.
I believe they did.
Yeah,
do some
and then
live
they got
shows.
rid of those, but it's like, so you couldn't bring the old cartoons back? Oh, I'm sorry, no. You probably something to Boomerang. They showed on Boomerang, and they
Oh,
showed on HBO Max.
They took all the Warner Brother cartoons and put it on Boomerang, which is also a Turner company.
Bruh. Stop it.
Wait, are those
Get some
on
help.
HBO Max too?
Like,
Yes.
so pretty much like most of, because to my understanding, a lot of the cartoons, like, it's just the fact of like, honestly, sometimes for my self-care, I just need to, you know what? Hulu, Live, Cartoon Network, and just sit back and chill. Instead of now I have to go to a specific cartoon. And because, like, for whatever reason, the voice search feature on my Fire TV, it doesn't, like, if I just say, oh, let me watch such and such, for whatever reason, it can't resonate on Hulu or whatever. But now I got Hulu. I mean, I'm good, but it ain't about me. It's about the people. Power to the people. So
I wish we had power. Because guess what? We'd have some actual cartoons.
we'll have more cartoons.
Would you like a super soldier serum?
No, he wants Mandor. Is it Mandor?
Mantuck,
Mantuck.
the Mind Taker.
Wait a minute, Mantuck. I just realized this. Wow.
Mantuck.
Mandoc.
Mantuck,
Mantalk.
the Mind Taker.
I thought
It sounds like man
ooh
tuck.
whoop, not ooh whoop.
Nah, that's Delta Sigma Theta Sorority
I'm not
Incorporated.
No, I'm not going down that rabbit hole either. Chico, is this madness?
Madness.
No. It's
No.
Comcast.
How much money is enough money when you're a giant media corporation? How much is too much and how much is enough? We suffer. They don't suffer.
And the shade is, it's not like people are making more money. We're literally still, I don't care what anybody says, we're still in the pandemic. Somebody's like, oh no, it's post something something. It's not a pandemic.
Post-pandemic. We're in
Bruh,
the pandemic.
It's still going on.
See, that's Comcast.
We heard you was
We
talking.
need to change your
like
subscription
we heard,
to Digital Preferred Plus Preferred.
we heard you were talking trash.
So what channel is that? Do you watch? You watch Vice? Yeah, that's been moved too.
Right. Bruh.
So you said it's just Comcast. I can't buy that. I need more.
Give me more.
They
give
do this,
me,
what,
give
every
me more.
6 months?
A year or two,
Okay, every year.
give or take. So are we just supposed to take it?
I don't have
We're
cable,
not
so I don't take
gonna
anything.
No,
So there's that.
we're not gonna take it anymore.
So, yeah. I would not have as much of a problem with this if there was more content. Like, once there's this binge thing taking over, and networks decide that we can just show big old blocks of one thing.
Because TBS does the same thing. Now, granted, like I live for
American Dad.
Big Bang Theory, American Dad, Family Guy. Like those are my
See,
shows.
that's a part of the problem. Yeah. Because if viewers are watching blocks, they're staying on for blocks, then it's telling the networks that it's okay to do blocks. And then Cartoon Network won't open up studios to make new shows.
Yeah, because I don't understand that. Like they did just get a new cartoon. Like I forgot his name, something, and
My
Elliot?
rage.
from Earth.
My rage. See,
I think that's the new cartoon.
I don't care.
But it's like, bruh, like
I don't
Is that
care.
the little boy finds a bunch of, he like lives in a trailer park or something and finds a bunch of rocks that have powers?
no, he was in the trailer park with his mom.
Okay, no, this boy lives with a crazy grandpa.
Is my question is that Dexter's Lab?
No,
It's not, huh?
Elliot.
So is it Courage the Cowardly Dog?
No.
No, it's not.
Where are you going with this?
My thing is,
I'm
I don't care because they made shows on the network and now they don't make anything.
Yeah, I don't understand.
That's my issue.
I don't understand. You all were so talented. You had so much talent.
They got rid. They got rid of Thundercats, Roar.
Are you serious? That's trash. Oh, I thought it comes on Saturdays
Okay
too.
with that.
My rage.
And they literally got the seal of approval from the original Thundercat guy. Like, that's all I needed to hear. Lionel said it was cool. And it was his original voice. They even acknowledged that the anime joint.
Right. Okay. I feel like we should move on.
Mm-hmm.
Cause
I'm feeling like you about to turn lemon grab. Yo, Xavier Woods did that the other night.
did it for what?
He was in a match and totally lies. It was unacceptable in lemon grab's voice.
Okay, moving on
It
to
was great.
moving on to something that's much better,
More acceptable.
more acceptable than
This is acceptable.
so I'm so angry. LeVar Burton,
Yeah.
Reading Rainbow fame, Star Trek fame,
Yes.
Big Bang Theory fame.
Wait,
he was,
what?
He was on episodes of Big Bang Theory.
Oh, I
Everybody
missed
from
the.
Star Trek was on episode.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
Bang Theory.
Will is always up there.
Is invited to be a guest host on Jeopardy. Possibly the last guest host on Jeopardy. So we might be figuring out who's going to take over the show. I have watched some of Jeopardy since Alex Trebek passed, just to see these new hosts. And I'm sorry I'm blanking out on his name, but it's the host, the gentleman who won the biggest
Right, I know who you're talking
winnings.
about.
Jennings, I think is his last name. He was one of the guest hosts, and his performance was superb. It felt like watching Alex Trebek all over again.
Really?
And I was like, okay, they found their host. Then they started bringing in, other people in for being the host of the show. And then that's when it was like, okay, well, they're doing a talent search. Fine. Then this story breaks that LeVar wants to host a show. He wanted to give it a shot. But by that time, they've already had so many guest hosts up to that point. Well, people petitioned, and they heard them.
The people have spoken.
The people have spoken. And they're like, sure, all right, we're going to end off with you. Do you think that LeVar would be a good host, great host, or acceptable if he were to take over for Jeopardy?
I'm surprised he hasn't hosted anything before, to be honest with you.
Outside of Reading
outside
Rainbow?
of Reading Rainbow.
He's hosted on some things. I can't remember what, but they were like small projects.
Right, but I mean like on a regular type of basis.
Like what? What do you think he could have done?
Any game show for that matter.
He has a likable personality.
Yeah.
But is he enough to carry a show? Because it's different doing Reading Rainbow, where it's public access, and you have, you're pretty much the show. It's like us doing this. We know what we're doing because this is our thing. You have LeVar hosting the Oscars. Would that work? Would you have him hosting the Grammys?
I mean, he has to. Well, actually, yes, because
He didn't sing the Reading Rainbow song. He didn't sing the Reading Rainbow song. I'm just saying.
He doesn't sing.
I'm just saying.
As far as we know.
Right.
But
So,
but Chris, well, not Chris. What's the little dude's name? Comedian?
Tucker?
No,
Rock?
No. But he hangs out with them.
Kevin Hart?
Kevin Hart. Yeah, he's Chocolate Drop.
And this has what to do with the price of tea in China?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay, so yeah, LeVar.
Yeah, like I believe he's distinguished enough to pull it off.
I'm intrigued, and I really want to see what he does with Jeopardy, because I think Jeopardy is like the perfect show for him to do. Like, he already has that kind of regal, intelligent look and mannerisms and behavior from Reading Rainbow, and just he has comedy, so he definitely can cut a joke. He does have personality and style and all those things.
And he does have a very lovely speaking voice.
Yeah.
Star Trek. Next
He
Generation.
has range.
Is that range?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't really watch Next Generation or any of the. Actually, I don't think I really watched any of Star Trek like that. Like I did watch Next Generation some because it was on that Saturday morning thing after it hits noon. Then they'd show it, and it's like you're already on the channel, so okay, I'll watch Picard. But I didn't watch by choice. I was more dedicated to Reading Rainbow because that's education. Riff, baby. Reading is fundamental.
Oh, I know. Because I read down. So I always say reading is fundamental. And reading is
He
fundamental.
has advocated comic book reading, so he has my vote.
So it could work out. So if let's just throw this around. Wild card. He shows up. He's good to go. They give him the gig. But one day he's sick. Who fills in for him? Here's my vote.
Who filled in for whatchamacallit?
For who?
Alex.
When did he ever take a day off?
Bruh. First of all, I'm pretty sure they had a mini in the chamber. They recorded mini in the chamber.
Yeah, they do a lot of recordings.
Yeah, you do it in a series and you just air it out.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm saying that a pre-recorded show, just like for us, we could do however many we can get done, and then we just chill out for the rest of the time.
Right. But like I said, I'm pretty sure, like, whatever the system they had with Alex, I'm pretty sure they can make that system work with LeVar.
Yeah, but let's just say hypothetically,
What do you-
I have someone ready.
Yeah, we kind of felt that, so we got ready.
Data,
Why?
Like,
because he was Data.
So we're doing this strictly off of...
No, I was just thinking of
no,
somebody just
that's
like.
a joke.
Well, it wasn't so much of a joke. It was. I'm being serious. I was being
Who better
serious.
to do Jeopardy than a robot with infinite knowledge.
Which is a character.
And I'm not saying that he's real. Don't Comcast rage me right now, dude.
I mean...
I'm just saying, like, his sternness of that character, he can play off of that and make this persona for Jeopardy.
He would be like watching paint dry if he came off like that.
Okay, no diss to Alex Trebek. You don't think that he was stale?
No.
Having that stern rigidness about himself?
I really didn't watch Jeopardy.
No shade, I don't watch Jeopardy.
See, I did. I watched it.
I mean, I've watched it before.
So you have a sense of what that.
Yes.
Well, yeah, we've all
And
been
he-
sick and stuck on the couch with grandma drinking our ginger ales and eating saltine crackers because we had nothing better to do.
So there you
Or
go.
I was just like, it was just my mother was watching it right before. Like, it was at what, at 7 o'clock, 7:30?
7:30.
Right.
7 is Wheel of Fortune.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Which I wonder how that's going to hold up whenever what's his name, Pat Sajak, finally decides to retire.
See, he's been acting funny lately.
Yeah, he's been in and out
Yeah.
from what I understand. So, in that we're starting to lose a lot of our old time grown up TV that we grew up on. Hashtag Saturday morning cartoons.
Dog. Saturday morning cartoons.
So, all right. Since you guys won't play with me on this one, which I think you should because it's good fodder. It's good cannon fodder. If they were to get another guest host, is there anybody that you would want to have a shot at it?
No one comes to mind.
Really? How about you?
Kermit the Frog.
Okay. We need to take a step back on this one. Which
I
Kermit?
said
Which
what I
which
said.
Kermit? Which Kermit? Are we talking about Kermit the Frog that was on The Masked Singer the other night, or Kermit the Frog as in dude from Family Guy doing Kermit the Frog?
As in
What?
Kermit the Frog from the Muppet Show in Sesame Street.
I'm saying we don't know who voiced that Kermit the Frog. It could be the person that's voicing Kermit the Frog, or it.
As in Kermit the Frog
You stay over there.
from the Muppet Show.
You hang out with the Yoshis. There's no Yoshis this time around, but I felt like saying it.
Kermit the Frog from the Muppet Show.
Rage. Ah.
Grr, arg, turn green.
We got 3
Whatever.
Scorpios. Like,
Get over yourself.
you dealing with 3 Scorpios right now, sir. 2 other Scorpios.
I
Oh,
can't.
okay.
I can't stand none of you. And you know what else can't be standed? I can't even do it. I'm so mad. But I'll just change the subject anyway. Damn it! Watch. Stop it. Rage.
Alicia Watts talks.
Stay. All right.
Hey Siri.
Nope, it's not even Siri.
Oh.
Look at you. Shut up. You stay over there. Stop
Hey,
causing
Google.
trouble. That's my phone. You. Stop it. Leave my watch alone.
Echo.
Alexa. You just want to go down the whole list?
Alexa.
Google smartwatches with owls on them.
Huh? They have owls on them.
He has an owl on his watch.
'Cause
Ow!
I said Google smartwatches with owls on them, and he yells owl.
Look.
it's one, it's my branding. 2, it's not a Google watch. 3, stop trying to activate my watch.
What type of watch is it?
I'll tell you what type of watch it is. It's not going to make you any difference. It's a Samsung Galaxy 3 watch. Galaxy Watch 3.
I have a Galaxy Watch. Mine doesn't talk.
Oh, well. To the story.
Well, he said 3. Which one is yours?
Mine might be a 2.
Doesn't
I
matter.
don't know.
I'll tell you what matters. There's a billboard in LA that's that's calling for Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
There's a billboard in LA that's calling for Marvel to bring back Tony Stark.
Stop the cap. I'm so. Listen, I'm all here for the people. I really am.
Did you click the link? They like it's an actual billboard.
Yeah, I wanted to let Chris.
Bruh,
Ref.
like. Leave him alone. Leave Tony Stark alone.
All right, so here's this billboard.
Oh, God. Why? Just why? Like, let it rest. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the character too. But, like, bruh, he said he's over it.
No, Robert Downey Jr. said he's
Robert
over
Downey
it.
Jr. said he was over it.
So
He's good. So,
there's always a chance.
They're gonna bring back Tony. I mean, the whole thing of What If. They're gonna put it in What If.
Okay.
And that's gonna rewrite everything. That's their undo button. They're gonna use it. I can't see it be any other way.
I can, and I'm here for that. I'm absolutely here for that. Like, if they do it on What If, I get it. I get it.
There is another way.
And is that with the multiverse? They're
There
gonna
is
bring-
two other ways.
See, there you go. See. So,
But no, in their current universe, there might be a way.
in what way would that might be?
So, they're bringing Ironheart to Disney Plus.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Animated though, right?
No,
Live
I
action.
believe it's live action.
Live action.
And one of Riri's first AIs was Tony
It's
Stark.
Tony. Yeah.
He
Oh, that
Pretty
is
much
His
true.
consciousness was
Scanned his
downloaded.
consciousness.
That is
Right.
true.
Right.
so, and in all the events that took place, Tony actually had died. His AI went to this machine that pretty much created
Tony,
another human.
technology, yeah.
Yeah, through Tony's DNA,
Mhm.
and downloaded himself into Tony's brain. Hence, we have the current Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with Riri coming in, then I'm sure Tony probably has downloaded himself into something, sitting somewhere just waiting to do something. It's Tony. He does that stuff.
Considering that he did a message inside of his helmet
Right.
for his daughter and for
Peter.
yeah.
Yeah. So, now, the machine that heals people and also created a body for Vision still exists.
Really?
I mean, it wasn't destroyed or anything.
To the best of our knowledge, it wasn't destroyed.
And Tony, being the person that he is, probably studied the schematics and maybe has built one of his own somewhere. Because, again, that's the type of stuff that Tony does.
For them to bring Tony back, you're talking about having to. I don't know that you'll be undoing some of the MCU, but you definitely be rewriting some of the MCU. Because we still have to deal. We still got to deal with Black Panther.
What I described is straight out of the comic book.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Nothing
how
to
would that play
rewrite.
out? But how would that play out in the MCU? Because as it stands right now,
It
the
would
only
literally play out that exact way.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm trying to figure out how it could not.
Right.
Well, as it stands right now, we know that the possible undo button, the one we can confirm as a possibility, if that's even something we could do, is Doctor Strange.
Right.
So I can't
But
see
he
there
literally
being.
does not have. That's what I'm saying. He literally does not have to be alive in the theory about when Tony dies. Like, yeah, with Ironheart, he's simply an AI, just the same way Jarvis.
Yeah,
Well, Vision once was when he was Jarvis.
yeah,
So Tony's personality, like you said, once Tony passed, the whole DNA and everything been transferred over to AI, it's very much so possible. My whole thing was just like leaving Robert Downey Jr. alone. That was my
so it
big
had
thing.
nothing to do really with Iron Man, but more so the actor portraying Iron Man.
Right, 'cause
Exactly.
then they're specifically saying bring back Tony Stark.
Well, I'm like, bring back Tony Stark. So I don't have a problem with it. If someone has the money and they do the design work and they pay somebody to do the design work and they go and spend the money to get it up on a billboard, wherever this billboard is in LA, and be like, yo, we want Tony. We need Tony. That's the only thing that works if you got Tony.
Don't
So
get
be
mad.
it.
My whole thing is this: they don't get mad if they mess around and bring another face,
Right.
or don't bring in his face. Like you said, you wanted Tony. Here, you have Tony.
I don't have a problem with it.
Neither do I. I don't have a problem with them bringing back Tony himself. My whole thing is just like, how are you going to do this? Like, are you going to You really going to strong arm this man?
Are you
Oh, you're
Okay.
talking about Robert.
About Robert?
the whole thing of fandom is that it's just a whole bunch of people getting on message boards or getting on social or something and being like, "This is our cast, make that cast," and the
And
studios
this is a
listen.
grown man who said, "Bruh, chill. I'm good. Like, I'm done."
But it's not about him, and that's what the point is. He can be like, I'm on hiatus, or I'm done with this character, or I need to live my life, or thank you for all the times that we've had. He could say whatever he wants. The fans,
Can say whatever they
the
want.
fans are the ones that pay the studios to make the things. And if they say we don't like Ben Affleck, guess what? Reboot. No Ben Affleck.
Yeah.
And then he goes on and says,
Well, it's easier to
Get
kick
rid of somebody,
get rid of somebody
versus
than
forcing
force
somebody
then to
to
bring
stay,
somebody back.
than to force somebody to literally
without
force
them
them.
wanting to do it.
Right.
Like, this is different from LeVar Burton. He said, "Hey, I want to try this." People were like, "That's a good idea. Let's do it." He said it. They backed him. Here we are. Fans saying, "Hey, we want Robert to come back and do this again. So make him come back."
Okay, I'm gonna throw this out. You're telling me, Chris and or Chico, that you were on an amazing ride doing this show, and one day you made the decision to say, "I'm hanging it up. You know what? I'm trying to do whatever.
Mhm.
So this doesn't fit in my life anymore. I really enjoyed the time, but I must move on. We've come to an end." Our one fan says, "No, we, we want you back. You're not coming back for our one fan?"
How many years has he been playing Tony Stark?
A lot.
15?
Who knows? Who really keeps track of any of that
I
stuff?
think it's 15. So
No one keeps track of any of that stuff.
Lies.
What are you doing, Chris?
I'm checking.
Why?
Google keeps track.
Okay.
So what? Do you have something to say?
As far as what?
Okay, so Iron Man was 2008.
Okay.
2008. He's been
Okay.
on this same role.
Okay.
And
Getting-
I want to say
getting in shape,
Huh?
getting in shape, eating well, hanging out with his friends. There's perks to this, you know.
What type of pimp stuff is this? Like, sir. No, you don't need the superpower you talked about last week. You don't need it. You don't need that superpower at all. No.
It's for his own
Nope.
good.
No superpowers for you. Nope. You know,
For the good of the people.
absolutely not. I will go to whomever I need to, and I love you. However, you don't need the superpower.
I am not Google. I don't need you to put in punctuations for me to know when you're placing a comma, sir.
I will stop you. What are you talking about?
Tim, your behavior is unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
Rage. I need to talk to Tony. real
Oh, we
quick.
probably can't play that. I was gonna play it on YouTube.
Robert,
Don't want that
buddy,
smoke.
pal, amigo, friend. It's your boy, Black Tony Stark.
That's Mr. Junior to you, you peon.
Listen here, buddy. It is my advice as a friend, as a confidant, to tell you that the people
He's not a constituent
need you.
or a comrade, but he
They
wants to be a
need
confidant.
you to perform at your best in the Marvel Cinematic Universe as the one.
I gave
Not
my
the only,
best,
because
but I guess
I am
my best
also
wasn't
Tony Stark.
good enough.
Iron Man.
But again, no one said anything about Robert Downey Jr. having to come back. The odds of them finding a suitable replacement are very, very slim.
Yes.
But They just said they want Tony Stark back.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Since we're on this, since you want to nitpick at this,
You brought
You're
it up.
nitpicking. You literally are nitpicking.
we're going to be moving on. I'm tired of
Nitpicking
this.
and forcing people that have retired.
Sir, I told you, he don't need that superpower. You do not need that superpower.
Talking about things that should be and shouldn't be, because Tony should be back. Microsoft.
We kind of agreed on that.
Microsoft. Oh, the rage is just. Ooh, I'm gonna rise up. I'm gonna kick a little less. Go kick some ass in the USA. I'm flying
And I can't say
like an
November
eagle.
Scorpios because my best friend is a November Scorpio.
Maybe you need to drink some
Rock
milk.
flag an eagle.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. He needs somebody. He needs some milk. He needs some milk. Somebody. Oh God.
Microsoft. Microsoft tried to buy Discord. Discord was like,
No dogs allowed.
no dogs allowed. And $10 billion was not enough for our fellow Full Sailor to sell Discord to Microsoft.
I'm gonna make my own Discord and sell it for half the price.
Because you know,
Come
I'm-
through 5 billion.
I'm gonna tell you right now, knowing like he's still in charge of Microsoft, right?
Who?
Bill Gates.
Bill? No, he's from what I understand, no.
I think he's retired.
Balmer runs it. He's the one that owns the Clippers right now, from what I
Okay.
believe.
If he's anything like-
he gets benefits though.
If he's anything like William, he's probably whoever it is. It's probably going to try to make. They're probably going to try to make their own Discord.
No,
But Discord is Discord. So
yeah, I don't see that happen. Like the whole thing of any company buying any other company is that they want the assets of the company.
hell.
And Discord has a ton of users.
But you know what whatchamacallit did?
Who was someone call it?
What is his name? Mark
Gotta be specific.
Zuckerberg. There was a
okay.
word in between
Okay,
that,
yeah, all right.
and that wasn't in a good way.
Okay, yeah, all right. So you're talking about Facebook.
Yes.
How he
With Instagram, he tried to get first of all he tried to buy Snapchat.
Yep.
I think they tried to buy TikTok, if I'm not mistaken.
Not sure.
But definitely they tried to buy Snapchat, and Snapchat was like, no. Snapchat is Snapchat.
Uh-huh.
Now, they have certain features with Snapchat as far as like, okay, you can send a message to somebody, and it can in the DMs, and it can be
It could explode or
right,
yeah, whatever.
the
It
bomb
disappears if you let it.
joints.
Yeah.
Right. Or you can allow it to leave it. Okay, cool.
Basically, all the socials do the same thing that the others do.
Not really. So I mean, now, see, for instance, like you had TikTok being TikTok, 1 minute and da 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 da, and what did Instagram come up with? Real,
Okay.
because what's kind of like
And then
They
Twitter
Facebook
has
bought-
what's it called? What does Twitter have?
I forget
Twitter
the name
had?
of it. They have a video
Flex?
thing.
What's it
Fleet.
called? Fleet.
What I feel you all mentioned this before.
All
I
right.
never
Well,
used it.
while you're thinking about what you're thinking about, I say, if I was the owner of Discord, that I wouldn't have sold either. Because what Microsoft just did was say, this is what your company's really worth. So why would I sell it? But on the other hand, $10 billion.
You said billion?
Yes.
Billion.
I thought you said million. Wait,
No, why you think I said I'll make my own Discord and buy it for half
And
the
do it for
price?
half.
Wait a minute.
$10 billion. B. Overnight.
Baby.
Overnight.
That's your fantasy.
That is sneeze money for
Right.
Microsoft. They constantly take money from me for Xbox Live.
Okay. And I got 2 of them. So that's what?
So I'm contributing to that.
That's $32 every month. Follow me
So-
on at Van Sterling 81 on
I think I'm grandfathered in. I do the yearly thing.
Yeah, I still do the yearly, but still, Xbox Live, not gold.
Right.
No, it's gold, but not Game Pass. You do Game Pass, right?
yeah.
Yeah, Xbox Live Gold is just the
Well,
the
yeah.
free
I mean,
games
I
you
got
get,
that.
and then you
yeah, I
you can
got
play
that.
people. Yeah. Well, in any instance, they already have all the people that they'll ever need because they have Xbox Live. What new person could you possibly have that's on Discord that you wouldn't already have on Xbox Live? But $10 billion, that's a lot.
$10 billion.
That's a lot of cheeseburgers.
Bruh, the fact that you can just.
That's a lot of tater
Wow.
tots.
I
So,
wonder how much. I wonder how much bread they got.
who the
Discord.
well, we can ask. I doubt we'll get an answer, but we can ask. Because I mean, we're well, at least I'm connected to the creator. I believe you. I don't know. I don't remember. Either way, if you owned this platform, either of you, Microsoft approaches you. You pull the trigger. Do you take the money?
Well, actually, I see why. So as of 2021, Discord is worth $7 billion.
7 million,
Billion.
7 billion,
And they upped the ante.
by 3 billion.
Because when it started off in 2017, it was worth 1.6 billion. 18, 2 billion, 20, 3.5 billion. 2021, 7 billion.
Is that a
That's it.
publicly
No, they're private.
darn. Probably couldn't afford it anyway.
Hey, you never know. When they IPO and they get public and all that, it might be reasonably priced. But then I'm almost certain they're going to offer it to their Discord users.
We use Discord.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get some stock options. Think
Yeah,
back.
well, let's hope so.
So, you doing it? You giving up the ghost for the $10 billion paycheck?
So $2 million for a company that's worth $7 billion and
And went from 3.2 to 7 in a matter of a year.
oh no, I'll probably keep it. I'm chilling.
Why?
Well, for one, I'm been learning how a lot of people, it's really not just for gaming. as
Not
people
anymore.
See it as. So there's that. It's a pretty decent community space. It's like our socials, but in its more simplistic form.
So, okay, well, Chris, go ahead.
No. What? Baby. I went from 1.2 in 2017 to 7 billion in 2021. You're going to be worth more than likely come 2022 it's going to be up even more.
Okay.
It's probably going to surpass 10 billion.
like literally everybody uses it.
See, here's the thing.
Gamers, basic streamers on YouTube,
Yeah.
Kids.
Yeah.
podcasters are using it now.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Everything is worth what someone's willing to pay for it.
So they
Evaluation might say in 2017, you're worth 1 point something billion. Then in 2021, they're like, you're worth 7 billion. Microsoft comes in and writes a check and says, I'll give you 10.
No.
See, I don't know. Because, see, that 10 doesn't have a really good chance of becoming 11 with other companies. I can't see Nintendo saying we're interested in Discord. I can't see Sega deciding to make a comeback into hardware and saying, we're going to pay you 13. Who else in this community, in the gaming community, has that type of coin to be like, yo, all right, I'll pony up on that and then some.
Sony and Amazon.
Why would Sony do it? I can see Amazon doing it. I can't see Sony doing it
Why did Microsoft want it?
because it's an American company that buys a whole bunch of other companies.
I thought they were just on a spending spree.
They got money to burn. They're
Spending
sneezing out
spree.
money.
Spending spree.
I'm sorry. If I had an intellectual property that was that highly valued, and I know that it could be worth more, I love my brain. There has to be a number that you'd say, this is my walkaway number. Since you won't sign for 10, Chris, what's your walkaway number?
25.
Okay. So Microsoft comes to you, $25 billion.
And you can't tell me what I can and cannot do.
What do you mean?
If
Like
I wanna
what?
com-
Like
if
no,
I wa-
like
if
no
I-
compete or anything like that. Okay, so that's your terms.
Yep.
$25 billion, and you don't want to have a non-compete or exclusivity or any of those other type of things that restricts you from, let's say, making your Discord 2.0. Okay, Chico, what's your walk away? Do you have one?
Sorry.
They can't. They can't.
I
hear.
know,
Yeah.
but it's just funny to me.
I'm sorry.
I don't
hold on.
know.
Tunisia. Wow. Dead to the world.
Now it's time.
I'm sorry. Please go ahead.
I don't know, man. That once you hit a certain spot, you're like hitting anything worth $1 billion. I'm like, okay, at this point, it's legacy status. Do I really want to sell a legacy?
I dig it.
Do I want to leave this behind for the family? You know,
I'm sorry. Money can make more money. What are we talking about here?
can.
If someone decides that they don't like Discord anymore, and then they come to Christopia, then all that legacy talk goes out the window because your company now is worth squat. You're telling me that you're willing to risk it when there's a check on the table? A big check? No, I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just asking.
At the moment, yeah.
Okay. That's good. You stick to your guns. I like that.
No, you don't.
I do. Because I understand it. I get it. It's like having that family house. You know you really want to sell that house. That house has been sitting there for a really long time.
He does not need his superpowers. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Like, you do not need that superpower at all. No.
I'm going to finish what I'm saying. Because I said what I said. I get it. You get the family house. That was grandma's first house when she came and she bought that house. Everybody raised in that house. You now have control of the house. You can do whatever you want. You got no cousins, nobody to split anything with. It's your house to do whatever you want with. And you're like, I'm not turning this house into money because it's our family home. I get that and I respect it. Here's what I'm doing.
He does not respect it.
I do respect it. I do. Here's what I'm doing.
He respects it as, that's cool for you. That ain't my move.
And that's how it is. I'm selling. Microsoft coming to me and presenting me with a check for $10 billion.
Oh, Tim.
I'm taking that money and I'm going to move that money and reinvest that money and make that money legacy money, because this thing is a thing and tomorrow it could be gone. All of my servers could be wiped out and all those ones and zeros are gone. I'd rather that happen to the person that spent $10 billion with me than it happened to me. Because now I got the $10 billion and I can go and do whatever I want with it. I respect the whole thing of the non-compete. Like saying, you gave me the money, but I want to have my creativity because I have a new version of this idea. I like that too. I'm chilling, homie. I'm done. And there's no right or wrong answer of this. It's just discussion. That's just the way that I would play the cards. It's like it's hard to get $100 when you have $1, but it's a lot easier to get another $100 when you have $100. So
Now, would it make sense before
did I spread the love?
before you decide to sell? Would it make sense for you to make it publicly traded company,
To what extent?
and so you could have some stock in it even after you sell it?
But then you probably could do that in the deal too, because it's just like with Chris's deal. Chris wanted to have a sweetheart deal where he had the ability to make something new. It could be completely a competition thing. If you're like, okay, I'll take the 10 billion, but you know what? I also want options. I want equity. I want to still have my foot in the door, even though I'm not running the company. Can we get that? Sign on the dotted line. Yeah. And what my thinking is, if it's Microsoft and they're smart, they say yes to that. Because there's a reason why they're paying $10 billion. Because they probably know that they could turn that $10 billion into 30. I'll take 10% of that. That'd be fine. I could roll with that. I think that's an excellent way to end the show, considering how we started with Comcast.
He just had to find his peace. That's understood.
I needed to.
Find your peace.
I needed help. This was the health. This was the lethargic. This is therapy.
He went from losing money to making money, so I can understand it.
There you go.
Spend your $10 billion on Cartoon Network.
I'd make my own. I'd hire the studios. I'd go down to what's his name studio in Atlanta.
He's gonna make his own.
It's like, make me some cartoons.
make his
Damn
own
it.
Cartoon
Perry.
Network with
Yeah.
blackjack and hookers.
You and Blackjack and Hookers. Yeah, we gotta have a conversation.
Says the guy that wants to control people's minds.
Pew, whoop. Absolutely. All right, let's end this thing off. Good conversation. Definitely a lot of fun. For Chris.
Peace.
For Chico. Kristen, can't wait for you to be back. Gotta figure out.
Yeah, 'cause-
Is there something we could do with our $10 billion to help her come back?
Would we still be doing this show if we had $10 billion?
I wouldn't be producing it. I'd have the money to pay. Yes.
It'd be an actual studio.
How dare you? This is a studio. It's my studio. I love it. I love my studio.
I still would be. Now, as far as other vocations,
And with that,
this is Ill Nil.
You did it like
you didn't say it.
He needs some milk. Somebody